we're here today to demand an immediate end to the fossil fuel economy with Extinction Rebellion, basically. So we're going to be occupying central London peacefully. I don't know the full extent of the plans, but the way that we work is non-violent civil disobedience, right? So it's in order to try and force government to make change where nothing else has worked so far. We've tried all the usual methods, and this is the one that we know in history works to get the kind of social change that we need when we're facing crises like this. So that's what we're going to be doing. I think it has changed a little bit for this rebellion in that we're trying to put the emphasis really on mass mobilisation and mass outreach to get as many people with us as we can. I know that very often people will question our tactics about disruption, for example, to ordinary people, stuff like roadblocks, like gluing on, locking on and so on. What I would ask people who make that criticism is, what actually do you suggest that we do? Like, I'm 21, I've got a future ahead of me. I wanted to make, some sort of valuable contribution to a society, and then I was faced with this knowledge about the climate emergency, which is encompassing absolutely everything. And we've tried all the other methods. We've written letters, we've marched, we've spoken to our MPs, we've done literally everything we can, and time again, we see them doing completely the opposite of what the scientific evidence says, and this is what is left to us, really. We do it because we know it works. Because when Extinction Rebellion first started back in 2019, obviously, nobody was talking about climate emergency, we were talking about climate change. And then from those actions in London, we saw across the world climate emergency being declared in law and constitution, international law, so it can and does work. Ending the fossil fuel economy now is what the experts are advising anyway. The International Energy Agency last year said there can be no new fossil fuel projects developed, basically, if we want to stay anywhere near below catastrophic levels of climate change. And still, this Thursday, a couple of days ago, our Energy Secretary is paving the way for these new licenses in oil and gas. It's totally against all of the official international advice. If you won't take it from an activist organisation like us, please, I would implore you to listen to the international experts. That's the advice that we're acting on here.